Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've been wanting to talk about this for ages, and now that a friend finally got one, we can dive into his experience. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer has been putting this electric bike through its paces for several weeks, using it primarily as a daily commuter to navigate a busy city. Upon arrival, the electric bike required minimal assembly, though our reviewer noted some minor, easily fixable shipping damage. A key takeaway from their initial experience was the importance of having a professional mechanic tune the gears, as they weren't perfectly adjusted out of the box. On the road, the motor provides more than enough power for a heavier rider, accelerating smoothly to its top speed on flat surfaces with a surprisingly quiet operation. The battery range has proven to be ample for long rides without our client ever coming close to fully draining it. While the gears shift reliably after the professional tune-up, this user feels the gear ratio is a bit low for higher speeds, leading to uncomfortably fast pedaling. The biggest disappointment, however, was the suspension. Despite its rugged appearance, it feels harsh and unforgiving on anything but smooth pavement, making it unsuitable for serious trail riding. Another critical point was the braking system. The stock mechanical brakes felt underpowered, prompting an immediate and significant upgrade to a hydraulic system for improved safety and stopping power. While the reviewer's interactions with the company's customer service were frustratingly slow when dealing with a complex order issue, a simpler request for instructions was handled promptly. Overall, this client would recommend this electric bicycle to someone new to e-bikes who plans to stick to roads, but cautions that it may require some essential upgrades and isn't built for rugged off-road adventures.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, after doing several months of research for a great value electric bike, settled on this particular model and remains thoroughly impressed. In fact, our reviewer was so pleased with the initial purchase that they bought a second one just a month later. The riding experience is described as smooth and fast with excellent handling. Having pushed it through mud, dirt, and grass, this client confirms the electric bike has managed everything thrown at it. They typically use the lower pedal assist modes for regular riding, but enjoy the burst of speed from the higher settings and the throttle option. The bike's geometry also proved to be quite versatile, comfortably fitting both the reviewer's 5'2" wife and their 6'3" son-in-law. The assembly process was mostly straightforward, taking just over an hour. However, this is where our reviewer noted some frustration. The manual was not well written and lacked clear instructions on key steps, such as the need to long press the power button or how to configure the display. They had to search online to figure out how to change basic settings like switching the units from kilometers to miles per hour. Despite these initial setup hiccups, the display itself is a high point, with a sleek, backlit screen that clearly shows all the essential information. While it's branded as a mountain bike, this client feels it performs more like a capable hybrid, perfect for most trails but not for highly technical, rugged terrain. Ultimately, they consider this electric bicycle a terrific value, offering responsive performance and a battery life that consistently meets its advertised range. The few minor issues with the instructions were easily overcome, leading to a highly recommended product.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer recently acquired an electric bike, and their initial 4-day experience, covering about 30 miles, was largely positive and trouble-free. The power assist proved incredibly useful for tackling the numerous hills in a city known for them, making the daily commute much more manageable. While the original seat was quickly deemed uncomfortable and replaced, and the included headlight was swapped for a better option, these were minor grievances. The battery life, though not exceeding expectations, was adequate for daily needs. This client even anticipated that other members of their household would likely invest in similar models due to the impressive performance. 11 months later, after consistently using the electric bike for a 15-mile round-trip commute that included significant inclines, our reviewer continued to enjoy the ride. However, the original battery began to show signs of wear, requiring charging twice a day and clearly approaching the end of its useful life. An earlier challenge involved finding compatible replacement brake pads for the disc brakes, a task that eventually required machining a nearly fitting set to the correct dimensions. A significant issue arose when the bike suddenly died mid-ride on consecutive days. Without power, the motorized wheel created substantial drag, making it incredibly difficult to pedal, especially uphill. Attempts to contact the manufacturer for support proved frustrating, with only a request for an order number via email and no response to phone messages. During this time, our reviewer learned about battery cycle lifespans and suspected their charging habits might have inadvertently reduced the original battery's longevity. Ultimately, a local repair shop confirmed the battery's failure. Our reviewer sourced a compatible aftermarket battery from a different brand, which, with a relatively simple but careful rewiring process, restored the electric bike to full working order. This experience UND.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.